one, I try to do what I call an Instagram roundup about once a month or so. I know a lot of you don't follow me over on Instagram because I have, I think about 125,000 followers here, which is insane to me. That blows my mind. And about 45,000 over on Instagram. So they don't completely cross over. So on Instagram, I post every single day, and it's usually an outfit of the day. Occasionally it's a few other things. And I share a lot on stories too. That's more of the vlog style stuff that I share, or last minute sales and things like that. So if you're really interested in seeing that, highly recommend that you follow me over on Instagram, and I'll link that up here and down there. But for the 80,000 of you that are not following me over there, I thought I would do a little roundup, and not just any of my most recent Instagram pics. I picked 10 of my most liked Instagram outfits to share with you here. And as I do every time I make this kind of video, not only am I gonna go through the clothes and talk a little bit about the sizing and how they fit, but I really think it's fun to share what was going on in that photograph, where I was, the behind the scenes kind of thing. So if you enjoy hearing more about not just the outfits, but what's going on behind the scenes, keep on watching. Before I dive into the Instagram outfits, I do want to talk about what I have on today. I am filming this on a football Sunday. I'm filming a few videos in advance because we're traveling later this month, so I want to make sure I don't miss you guys on Sunday, Tuesday, or Friday. And as I'm filming this, it is football Sunday. My Cowboys are playing, and look at these earrings. How perfect are those? My Cowboy stars. These are actually from Bubble Bar. They sent them to me. They have a whole NFL line. They have necklaces, they have different kinds of earrings, depends on your team, of course. And as of right now, I don't want to jinx myself. It was a really good football weekend. Yesterday, Ole Miss just squeaked by Arkansas. Alabama actually lost to somebody. Congratulations, all of my Aggie friends. And the Cowboys are currently beating, I'm just checking the score, currently beating the Giants 27-13. So it's a good day. All right, let's get into these outfits. So the most recent, most liked photo, it's just a really casual photo. It happens to have been for a sponsored post. It was for Nordstrom, and this went along with my luxury products that were worth buying, all from Nordstrom. Now, the cashmere sweater that I'm wearing here is new, and it's my first major cashmere investment. I've had a few sweaters over the years from Ann Taylor and one previously from Nordstrom from a different brand, but this is like the first really expensive piece of cashmere. I can definitely tell a difference in the quality here. I had a few requests to find a dupe. Now, I can't dupe that exact sweater with the cashmere, but I have found some similar looking sweaters that are a much lower price point, so I'll put those down below. And that's one of the reasons that I like doing these kinds of videos, because I can sort of do a follow-up to some of the things that came up either on Instagram in comments or even in the videos. And then the jeans that I'm wearing, you're going to see these come up quite a bit. These are from the brand Frame. I wear these on repeat. Literally, you're gonna see them come up a lot in this video. They are from the line, so Frame has different lines, and one of the, I guess, models of jeans is called Lehigh. So, meaning they're higher waisted, and these are the Lehigh skinnies. I have had these for years. They came distressed and haven't distressed more than they already are. I throw them in the washing machine, I throw them in the dryer, I don't do anything special to them. They hold up incredibly well. Now the shoes are older. I can't even remember how many years I've had them. At least 5, I wanna say, maybe even longer than that. I believe this exact model is not currently available. I know Sam Edelman makes a nude patent leather shoe. It's not exactly the same. I think the thing that makes these shoes a little more special is not just how high the heels are, but how skinny they are. They literally look like ice picks, but they're really easy to walk around in. I will link to the nude patent Sam Edelman's if I can find them. They come in and out of stock. They are very comfortable. I have several pairs in different finishes, but those Jimmy Choos, there's just something really special. I just feel like standing up straight when I'm wearing them. Now, the reason I took this picture where I took it is because it's still super hot here. So I don't know what's going on the northern half of the country, but I know the southern half, fall has not shown up like for real yet. So it was close to 90 degrees when I needed to take this picture, and I didn't even want to leave the house to get in the car to go somewhere to make a prettier background. I'm like, let's just take it in the house in the air conditioning and call it a day. So that is what happened there. And what you can't see are all 3 dogs just to the side of me, just out of the shot, just staring at me. Most of the pictures I take when I am at home, the dogs are either in the picture or they're nearby, or I've had to kind of shoo them out of the way. So that was going on there. Now, outfit number 2, also taken it home. That is taken on the bridge that's just outside my back door. I've talked about this before, but not only do we have a detached garage, but the topography on this side of town is very hilly. So there's kind of a dip between the house and the garage. They're 2 different elevations. And so to connect them, the house builder made a bridge. We didn't build this house. It was brand new. We are the first people to, and only people to have lived in it. But the builder just kind of built it and hoped someone would buy it. So I didn't have any say in the bridge. And when we first saw this house, I had never seen a detached garage really before up close. And I thought it was such a great, cool concept. No, 20 some odd years later, seriously regret not having an attached garage, but it is what it is. So this outfit, I bought this blouse, I don't know, I think in the springtime. I got it at Dillard's actually. It's still available. I have it in 2 colors. Oh, I remember why I bought this. I bought this thinking I was gonna wear it for my Gigi New York photo shoot. Ended up not wearing it in that, but I kept the navy blouse and I also bought it in like a turquoise teal color. I love them. They are washable silk, and in some weird way, I feel like they're water repellent because when I had this on, we were leaving to go to an Ole Miss watch party. We were going to watch them play Alabama. That did not turn out particularly well. There is a San Antonio Ole Miss Rebel Club, and it's supposed to be an alumni club, but there's more parents of students and alumni in the club than just alumni. And it's kind of a nice mix because there's recent alumni, there's alumni that are my age, and then there's parents of current students or recently graduated students. And so it's a really nice group of all kinds of ages and really good resources for the parents, talking to people who've recently graduated, getting insight into what's going on campus, and even for some of the new alumni, the new most recent graduates who maybe have moved here from another city and they don't know anybody here yet, and maybe they're wanting to have some sort of more older parental type resources. We're all kind of there. It's like a little family. So it's very nice, little group. Anyway, the party didn't go so well, obviously, if you follow football. We lost, but from that party, we had to go straight to the rodeo. There is a little weekend rodeo just up the road from our house. It's about 15 minutes away. Very small, local, mostly just kids competing in it, and it's a lot of fun. It's actually a really cool site. If you happen to be going to San Antonio, it's called Tejas Rodeo. Very, very local, very small, very cute, but the food is great. There's a steakhouse on site. It's a whole bunch of different buildings and outbuildings. It's a whole scene. After the rodeo, there's live music, there's dancing. It is a ton of fun. Anyway, I needed an outfit that would go from the watch party to the rodeo. And the reason I'm wearing a navy top is because Ole Miss has a color assigned for the fans to wear each weekend, and it was a navy weekend. Anyway, the reason I'm pointing out the whole rodeo thing is because of the boots. And as I'm babbling, I'm realizing I forgot to tell you why I think this shirt is water repellent. Let me finish up on the boots. I love the Lucchese brand. I personally have never owned a pair of Lucchese boots or shoes, but Michael has owned, I don't know, like 10 pairs of them. So he has their ropers, wears them pretty much every single day, but I've never had like I've had one pair of cowboy boots that were made by them, but were like a lower brand of theirs. This is like the true Lucchese's, and I've been eyeing these for a while, and I love them. I can link them directly to the Lucchese site, and I'll also link them to Amazon, which is another option, and the Amazon price is a little bit lower. Anyway, they're very, very comfortable. They work great over skinny jeans. There's still enough room. I'm looking forward to wearing them with dresses and skirts and skinny jeans and all those good things. I realize I'm babbling. I'm only into 2 outfits, and we're at like 12 minutes or something, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But they're great boots. They're comfortable. Wore them all day, all night. No issues. As far as the blouse, I was putting the dogs into their crates before we left, and I was filling up their water bowls, and Mimi bumped my hand, and I dropped a whole thing of water down my shirt, and it just beat it up and rolled off. Miracle shirt. So just want to point that out. Really enjoy it, and I am carrying the ivory shade in the Marnie bag. I think it is a year-round shade, and my favorite pair of sunglasses. The next most liked post on Instagram is this one of me in front of the stairs, but I really don't think it's because of what I'm wearing. It's actually a carousel of a few pictures, and while I did get a lot of people saying that they like the hoodie, it's a little bit of a twist on a traditional hoodie, and I'm just wearing it with some straight leg cropped jeans. It's the Carousel, so if you keep scrolling, it's really me and Rowdy is what's going on there. Took those pictures on Rowdy's birthday. Rowdy is now 5. I try to get him to pose with me in pictures all the time. The minute he sees a camera, he gets goofy. It's impossible. And that was the best that we could do there. This next one was actually taken the same day. If you look carefully, the shirt that's crumpled up on the chair in the dressing room behind me is that hoodie, and I'm wearing the same pair of jeans and the same pair of shoes. I had gone into Nordstrom to pick up a few things, and I'm really getting into the Free People brand a lot. Now, some of their stuff I feel is way too young for me and way too skimpy, but then especially their sweaters have been a surprisingly nice find for me this season. Now, this sweater, it's a little bit oversized if you pick it out true to size. So I'm wearing that in a size small. And the way I angled it, it looks just fine, but in real life, I'd probably wear a little cami underneath it because it can dip a little bit low. But if you size down, which they recommend to do in a lot of Free People items, the body part still fits pretty much the same, but it gets significantly shorter and it turns into more of a crop top, which is something I am not comfortable wearing. So just wanted to let you know about that fit. Go with your true size. Do not size down in that one. And then the funny story there is there was a woman in the next dressing room over on her phone, I guess, speaking very loudly about political subjects. And it took a lot of self-control not to just jump into that conversation. But I really have to say the highlight of that picture is that was a really good hair day, I think. And I, for the life of me, cannot figure out what I did. I cannot remember if it was something that I did the day before and slept in it and it just turned out better the next day, or if I'd done some sort of technique, but that was a good hair day and I wish I knew what I had done. This is one of the most liked posts I've had in a really long time. This is a picture of me getting into the car. We had just had our parents' weekend, the first of 2. We have another one coming up. So it's our first parents' weekend of the fall at Ole Miss, and this is taken at like 7 or 7:30 in the morning. I have no makeup on. I don't even think I brushed my hair, but I threw on all those clothes, and for some reason you guys really liked that. Maybe I should stop wearing makeup, I don't know. But again, those same jeans that you just saw in the 2 previous posts, they're so comfortable. I love frame jeans, I really, really do. I like a lot of jeans, but frame seems to just work for me really well. Maybe it's just that Lehigh style does. Those are the straight cropped jeans. And I'm wearing that knit Castellan blazer that I absolutely love, a Madewell top that I picked up in the anniversary sale, the Marnie bag. The strap is from my friend Nashville Tash. Natasha designed a whole bunch of bags and straps with social threads, and I will link that down below. That strap is one of my absolute favorites. And then of course I'm loaded down with car snacks that I should not be eating. That is not my car. That was not my car. We always rent cars when we drive long distance. So I can't even remember what that was. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we like to rent cars because that way we're not putting any miles on our own personal vehicles. And now that I have a Tesla, that's even better because then I don't have to stop and charge. And sometimes we bring Rowdy with us and he needs a really big car to put his crate in. He needs to be crated in a car because he likes to sit in your lap otherwise, and that's not a good thing when you're driving. So anyway, this time we rented I don't know what, and I guess by all the likes, I should just stop wearing makeup. Who knows? I personally like this next one. It looks like I just wear the same clothes every day. Anyway, I personally like this next one because this is how I am most days. This is what I'm doing most days. I'm running errands. I'm doing the same things everybody else is doing. There's nothing special about me except that I happen to document little bits of my life and share them with the world. But Michael just happened to be standing on the back porch when I had come home from, I guess it looks like I was at Walmart there. And you can see like I've got some Sprayway multi-purpose cleaner and I can't tell what else is in those bags, but anyway, just normal grocery run. And he said, oh my gosh, you look, I'm sure he didn't say it just like this, but it was essentially, oh my gosh, you look so cute. It's probably not that G-rated. And he pulled out his phone and took a picture of me. And I don't know, I like that shot. It's just really candid, it's real life. All of my photos are real life, but obviously I pose a lot for some of them. But this one was just very candid shot. I absolutely love that t-shirt. It says, it's a good day to read a book. I loved it so much, I bought it also in the long sleeve version. And I am wearing, it's funny, I'm wearing an Amazon shirt with a Gucci belt and AG jeans. And again, those soft, I guess you call them sandals. I think they're super comfortable. I've heard a few people say they find them uncomfortable. I have wider feet and I size down 1 and I love them. Now this one was fun. This picture was taken at what's called the Texas Selfie Museum. It is downtown San Antonio. They invited me through Instagram. They sent me a DM and asked if I would like to go to their soft opening for just influencers and people in social media and check the place out. And it's literally a place designed to take selfies. So they have all these different scenes and they have ring lights set up. I mean, it's hilarious. And the lighting is just perfect. And you can go around and I wouldn't say take selfies. I mean, they actually have like little tripods you can set your phone on. I brought Michael with me, so he was just taking my pictures. And I love this dress. I actually saw this dress when I was grocery shopping at Walmart. I don't think it was from that picture you just saw, but it's so comfortable. It's meant to be oversized. I love that it's denim. Usually you see denim dresses cut a little bit differently. And then these particular over the knee boots are no longer available. I got them either last year or the year before during an anniversary sale, but I did get a pair that are up to the knee recently from Walmart, from their scoop line, that are so comfortable and they're really nice. And I haven't reviewed these yet, but I also got a pair of over the knee ones from Amazon that I'm also really impressed with. So I'll link both of those below because they are way better price points than these were, and the ones I'm wearing are not available. But that swing was a lot of fun. I don't know about the bananas. The whole thing was, the thing is, once you go to these selfie museums, you can really only go once. And then you're gonna have that same background over and over, and they're so unique and statements of themselves, you can't really recycle that background. So that's a one-time visit, I guess. I love this picture because it memorializes a really nice day that I had with Michael. We went to a new restaurant at the Rim. It's like a outdoor shopping mall not far from our house, and they have a new Egyptian restaurant there that it is incredible. We love Middle Eastern food, and we love Persian food. We love Lebanese food. I love Palestinian food. What else have we tried? Turkish. I've actually never been to an Israeli restaurant, but I'd never been to an Egyptian one either. And they're all slightly different. They have a similar menu across all of the countries, but each of them has their own regional kind of spin on different things. And so I really enjoyed the Egyptian one. We'll definitely go back. I'll put the name of it down in the description box, but just right across from that restaurant was this really cool little outdoor seating area. That bench is all little mosaic pieces. It's really pretty. As far as what I am wearing, I'll list it all below. The necklace is no longer available. That is from Chico's. It's quite a statement piece. I love Chico's for accessories. Unfortunately, they go through their stuff pretty quickly. So after a month or two, most accessories disappear off their site. So if you see something that you like from Chico's, as far as accessories go, snatch it up. Now this next picture, not an outfit. This is my front door. And this got a ton of likes as well. I've decorated for fall. I just want to give you a little bit of background about what's going on there. I've pretty much perfected how I like to lay things out for my little fall scene. And this year I didn't even really bother decorating for Halloween. I just set it up for fall and I'm leaving it pretty much the way it is. It's just being lazy. Also, we get like 3 trick-or-treaters. I live in a neighborhood where the houses are pretty spread out, and my street is kind of set apart from a lot of the other streets, and I'm on a cul-de-sac at the very end. So nobody comes here except like the 2 kids that live on our street. So I didn't decorate really anything else, but I do want to tell you a fun story. There's a corn stalk in that corner there that you can see, and then you can just barely see on the edges there is another corn stalk tied to the front post of my house, and those were given to me by my friend Amanda Barkley. I talk about her all the time. She was one of the head decorators for the White House for 2 or 3 presidents, so pretty impressive. Her work is amazing, and as I'm sitting here at my kitchen table, she lives just over the canyon. Can't exactly see her house, but she lives pretty close to me as well. Most of those items are things I've picked up along the way from Home Goods, At Home, Target, Walmart, Amazon. I'll link all the sources that Kirkland's is another good one. So Hobby Lobby, that's it. Okay. But I just want to remind people, if you don't know about the trick to preserve your pumpkins. So the handful of those, all of them, as I'm looking at them, except that white one in front, they're all real. And the reason they're all shiny and perfect is because you take Pledge floor wax, the clear stuff, and you just brush it on, like paint, let it dry. And I have caught on my Ring cameras and our house security cameras, squirrels and deer eating our corn stalks. They're nibbling because there's ears of corn on there, but they have not touched the pumpkins. Stuff is amazing. It works really, really well. If you want to see how to do that, I'll put Amanda's Instagram. It's in her story highlights about the pumpkins. It's genius, and I'll be doing it every year following this. Now, this last picture was posted for a sad reason, but I want to talk about the picture and not the reason behind it. This picture was taken Labor Day weekend, 2001. And as you all know, just I think 10 days later, September 11th happened. This was the very first family portrait we took as a family of 4, so it's pretty special, but it just memorializes a snapshot in time before everything in our world changed, like that. And this is my most liked Instagram photo I have ever posted, with almost over 3,700 likes. For me, that is a lot of likes. And I'm sure it's not the picture, I'm sure it's what I wrote underneath it, but the reason I posted a family picture on September 11th is not to be like, ooh, look at my family. It was like, look at this moment, just this brief moment where I feel like we were just a little more naive and a little more innocent, and then the world changed. And I'm not gonna talk about that anymore, but I do wanna talk about that picture because it also makes me nostalgic, because Michael's father's side of the family used to have family reunions every other Labor Day weekend at some state park, usually in Ohio. And we would go, every other year. It was a big deal. We started going even before we were married. And Shane in that picture doesn't even look like a real human. He looks like a little baby doll. He is, I think, 10 weeks. He's not even 3 months old yet. So he's like, I think, so I'm 8 or 10 weeks postpartum. Wow. I mean, when you're young, you just do it. You just go. I'm really impressed that I got into those jeans. And this was taken in 2001. So the 90s were still kind of hovering. So those are the original version of 90s straight leg pants there. I don't know what I was thinking with my hair. Like, seriously, platinum blonde. And somebody needs to give that girl an eyebrow tutorial, because I don't have any. I'm zooming in. Yep. Nope. I only have them from like here to here. But, oh man, I was 28 years old in that picture. Michael is 30. Like I said, Shane is about 10 weeks old. Jake is 3.5. I still have the overalls that Shane is wearing. They're boxed up and waiting for the next generation. Jake's, I should say, outfit, pretty sure is head to toe Baby Gap. The shoes might actually be from Target. I remember that drove my mother-in-law nuts. She insisted we have to buy really good, high-end, expensive shoes so that they could walk properly. And I didn't always listen to her. The reason that makes me nostalgic is because they're not doing they haven't done the family reunions in a really long time. We just kind of let them go. Whoever was planning them, we couldn't get people to come. It was getting harder to travel. We're talking like multiple generations, and then everybody starts having kids, and then the kids get into sport. You know how it goes. So the reason that makes me sad or nostalgic is because it makes you realize, if I'm talking to anyone who has young children now or is really busy in your life, and you're like, you know what, I can't get to that family event or that party or whatever, I'm too busy, the kids have this, they have this baseball game, they have that football game. Let me tell you something. Forget it. Forget the game. There'll be other football games. If they're going on to the NFL, I promise you, missing this one football game is not going to make the difference between them getting drafted or not. Go to the family events. See the people that you love, especially if you don't live near them, because you never know when it's not going to be available anymore. People die, but also things like family reunions don't continue to get planned, and pandemics happen, and you just don't know when you're going to get together with your family or the people that you love. So for all those people I'm talking to who have younger kids or who think they're too busy to go to things, take it from someone who's lived through all that. Go to the thing. On that happy note, I am going to say goodbye. This video is probably already too long as it is. Thank you for hanging out with me today while I walked you through 10 of my most liked recent Instagram posts. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.